Okay, welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. This is the um, intercept mission, the incoming asteroid mission, part 4. Right now we had to check out this asteroid here. Remember, it was running out of fuel. The spaceship that's hooked to it, it's running out of fuel, and we have to go out there and refuel it before it hits and interferes with the Mun in about 35 days and gets thrown out of the Kerbin system. So we don't want that. So I'm going to refuel. This ship is on its way. We'll time warp, and we'll try not to make it uh, too long a video. Because our mission, the incoming asteroid is down here. It's coming in to Kerbin, sphere of influence soon. Right there it is. It's going to come in just a few more days, and we're going to hopefully hook up to it with this one. Let's get into this one right here, though. We are rendezvousing with AIM PPU-177. Now, this is an asteroid that I captured a couple of days ago, and I just don't have enough fuel to get it in a stable orbit around Kerbin. So let's get in here. Let's find out where we are. Here's the ship. Here's the grabber unit. Did I? Yeah, I put my antenna out, so we're good. Let's check the rendezvous. This has more than enough delta V. I got 4,544 delta V. We are on an intercept over here. We'll be intercepting within 4 kilometers, 4,000 meters, so that'll be good. As long as I can intercept it, and then we'll shrink the Apoapsis down inside the moon, the moon's Apoapsis, so that it doesn't get interfered with or kicked out. Well, essentially what we're trying to do is get it on an orbit close to Kerbin so we can go up and study it, and we don't have to use a lot of fuel to do that. Counterintuitive using all this fuel to go get it, but let's see what we can do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fast forward a little bit until we get closer and closer together. Warp to here. Once we grab this one and we can shrink the Apoapsis, then we'll get back to fast forwarding and skipping ahead time so that we can grab this one down here. Right now, this is one's more important. That one's got days and days before it crashes into Kerbin. And okay, we still have we'll get closer and closer as we come across the Apoapsis. We'll let this asteroid come underneath us, and we'll pick it up right here. So I'm on time warp again, speeding up time. This is our ship, PPU-177 Tug. It's going to join up with this one right about here. Here it comes in underneath us. What I'll do is I'll just hook to target here, and we'll kill our velocity, 292 meters per second. I got to kill that off. It's okay. I've got 1,264 delta V, so it wouldn't be a problem. I just don't want to start too late. We got about 3 minutes to get here. Let's see about what it'll take me to meet up with this. Oh, that's way too much. Bring this back down. And I also have to do oh, it's not giving us a time. So, yeah, we'll just ballpark it. I don't know how long it's going to take. I'm going to suggest a minute and 10 seconds. So we're going to go right about 35 seconds, maybe 40 seconds. We'll take off. So we got 2 minutes to go, a minute and a half to go essentially. We go a minute and a half to go. And what we're doing is, of course the asteroid is behind us and it is coming past us really quick. It is hauling. So we're just going to speed up and catch up with it. Try to match our speed. I'm going to look at it on the map mode for just a moment. Where did my burn go? Oh, yeah, 3 minutes. We got 1 minute 34 seconds. Time warp here a little bit. I'm going to launch out at about 40 seconds. So you can see it's really catching up to us right now because I'm going slower than he is. Let's turn around, take a look. It's over here. 45. I guess this is good. Let's go ahead and start burning and see if we can match its orbit. Kilometers. I'm at 584. I'm not full throttle, but it's 15 kilometers. 500. 10 kilometers. 400. I'm gonna speed up. I don't think I think it's gonna fly right past me. It's gonna go faster. 400. It's at 7. We are at 300, it's at 4. It's going to be close. Probably get right close to us. This is pretty good eyeballing. Down to 200 meters per second. I kind of missed this. It's going to fly past us, but that's okay. We'll catch it. Not too bad. It's within 1,000 kilometers there. That's awesome. We canceled that out. Now all we have to do is turn toward. I want to go ahead and maneuver in and capture this, and lower the Apoapsis inside the moon's orbit. Leave that up so I can see how much monopropellant fuel we have. We got 534 on this stage. We're going to head into that about 2 meters per second. Let's go a little faster. About 3 meters per second. I'll fast forward time a little bit. Not too bad. That's that's a rendezvous of something that's already in orbit. It's not threatening Kerbin. We might lose it if we leave it here, so I'm gonna go get it and get it into a lower orbit, and then we'll skip back out and get onto the main mission, capturing that impactor, that asteroid that's going to impact Kerbin. Oh no! These are all done with unmanned spacecraft. They are unmanned. We're getting in kind of close. I'm going to slow speed. I'm going to turn my lights on so I can see. We're at 400 meters. This is kind of a big one. I don't know. I don't know where to see how big it is. If it's Class C, Class D, Class B. The smallest ones are Class A, and the largest ones are Class E. I'm going to turn on my SAS and slow down just a bit. I don't want to hit it too hard. Let's go ahead and arm our hook, the claw. Arm the claw. $200 meters away. Now I caught this asteroid as it passed through the sphere of influence of Kerbin. It was not endangering Kerbin. I was just using it as practice to kind of build my ship around what I would need to actually go catch a real asteroid that was going to impact Kerbin. So we're doing pretty good here. Slow down a little bit. And like I said, I don't know if I want to grab the spaceship itself or go ahead and grab the rock. I mean, this is almost out of fuel. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the rock. I'm going to break this off, destroy him. He's going to drop down back into Kerbin. We won't need him anymore. And then this one with full tanks will take it from here and try to get it down. No, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. What I'm essentially going to do is I'm going to attach right to here. This is where I'm going for. I guess I should go up and over. Go over this way. I forgot when you get in close, you have to go into lock mode so that everything is up, down, left, right in comparison to your keyboard. So now I'm going to move over. I can't stand this. Ever since they changed the way the keyboard was laid out, I'm having a tough time figuring this out. Oh, that's why I was targeting. Oh my gosh. That's why I was rotating. Okay. Sorry. Up, up. I had it locked on this. I wasn't paying attention. I do that a lot. Okay, we're getting ready to grab it, and we are connected. Now, I'm going to hit F5 to save. Now, I grabbed a hold of this rock with 2 rockets. I'm going to see if I can transfer. Essentially, they're connected, but they're not connected to each other, but I don't know if the game sees that or doesn't see that, so I'm just going to try. Yep, I can. I can take away fuel from here. So we're connected essentially. That's good. I'm just going to leave this one here. I'm going to turn him off. Shut down the engine. We're going to leave him connected. And let's see, I should turn his lights off. Do that. Turn everybody's lights off. Now what I want to do is just slow down. I want to slow down. We're in orbit of Kerbin. We are in orbit of Kerbin. I want to make a maneuver that brings the Apoapsis inside the moon. And kind of in a stable orbit. Let me target the moon so that I get I know where my ascending and descending nodes are. Oh, they're right here. So I can make a really good ascending node right here. So we want to descend until, boom, they almost switched places. We are at double zeros. That's perfect. That's an equatorial orbit. And it's pretty decent. So it's a 2 million kilometers. The Earth, the moon isn't going to be interfered with. It's not going to change its orbit. We will have captured this one. It's only 372 meters per second. So let's go ahead and try to get set up for this. We got like 5 minutes to get ready. I know this takes a while to do. So I'm going to turn off that. Head toward, because things start shaking, and they will literally shake off. Being unstable and everything, it will rattle this rocket to no end until it just breaks off. Right now I'm slowly rotating to our maneuver node. We're 20 minutes into this video. You know, our main mission is the asteroid that's coming in, but I have to do this one before time runs out on us. So that's why this one kind of became important. We're still waiting for the other asteroid to come into the sphere of influence of Kerbin. So once we get turned around here, I don't have SAS on or anything. I'm just letting gravity, just the motion, move us into position. I'm glad I went ahead and just grabbed it, because if I would have taken time to refuel this, I would have probably ran out of time, missed the ascending node. So I'm glad this worked out right here. As long as I can keep power, as long as I can keep, you know, getting solar panels in, we're not out of the sunlight, will be okay. Only 372 meter per second burn. It's only going to take 36 seconds. That's good. We can start at about 15, 16, 17, 18 seconds. We'll start burning. Look here, we got moved into a position. We've got 2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes left. It's been a good mission so far. Okay, we're going to hold that right there. Yeah, it's going to start wobbling. I hate that. I'm going to try a little trick where you push the time warp and then stop time warping. No, it's not going to work. Okay. Turn SAS off. Oh my gosh. Now we got 1 minute to figure this out so it don't blow us. Repivot. Target center of mass. We're on center of mass. I don't know why it wants to flop, flop, flop around. We're going to lock pivot back. This is probably going to not work like I had planned. So we're still flopping back and forth. No, we're steady now. We're steady now. Okay. We're steady now. Now remember, this his Let me turn that off. Toggle that one off. No, I'll leave it on. I'm getting ready to make my burn. As long as we get it close, I'm not worried about it. Let's watch. Make sure everything goes off as planned. I'm just going to burn early. Here we go. Not going to full blast all of a sudden because I don't want it to. We got him turned off. Keep it steady. We don't want the weight of this. You can see I'm not pushing. It looks like I'm pushing off center, but that is the center of mass. This over here, there's not much in it. The center of mass is more up this way, so. I'm going to turn it off for a second. We're going to get situated over here. Do the old time warp thing. Trying to hold it steady. It'll take me even longer to make this burn. It's not going to be perfect. Okay, we're at full throttle now. I forgot it's going to take me longer to make the burn because it's now a heavier mass than the rocket was before we attached it. Without the rocket, oh, I've only got 25 meters per second left. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1, and we are out of fuel. I'm going to go ahead and eject this. I said eject this. Okay, and just continue burning now. It says we've got 314 meters per second left. See, when you hook to one of these, yeah, I forgot about that. Once we hooked to it, we had a heavier spaceship, less delta V. We're going full throttle. Let's see how it's doing on the. We're within inside the moon, and we're slowly getting the inclination correct. We want to essentially we want an equatorial orbit. About 130 meters to go. It says we have 187. Might be able to use some more fuel from here over into here if we need it. I don't think. Once I get this up here, I may just send these two rockets back to Kerbin, let them get destroyed inside the atmosphere. Take a look back on the side. Yeah, we're almost there, closing in that. We're almost there. We're going to have a 2,000,008 by 2,000,002. There we go. Okay, and we had 68 meters per second left in these rockets. Look at that. That is awesome. We brought that down. I've done one before here, REO-115. Now we have this one. I'll have to delete that debris. So very good. Hit F5 to save. We're into this mission about 24 minutes. This one's stable. It ain't going anywhere. Let's get back over onto our other mission. Switch to. We have a few more days. Check our Kerbal alarm clock. We have 1 day until this enters the sphere of influence of Kerbin. And we will get to our Apoapsis in 4 days. Hopefully we can meet up with this. I am going to go into map mode here. And I am going to fast forward. This is essentially where we are. We're way south of Kerbin, off the southern hemisphere. We boosted out to approximately 66 million meters. Realize that Minmus is 46 million meters, and we are 20 million meters more further. So we know it takes 9 days to get to Minmus. So it took us, 12 days to get out here. That's about where this was. It was going to enter the sphere of influence of Kerbin in 12 days. Right now it's 1 day and 3 hours away. So let's go ahead and fast forward time. I am going to save it first. We'll fast forward time till it comes into the sphere of influence of Kerbin. Here it comes. We'll probably get a Kerbin alarm clock. Will slow our warp speed down here, and it is entering the sphere of influence. This is, this is what the mission was for. It was to go grab this close the alarm. I'll go ahead and delete that one. To grab this asteroid that was coming in, HOC Gaming, HOC Gaming. The only person that I've seen with an impacting asteroid. Everybody else was doing videos on how to catch a asteroid that's just in the sphere of influence. But I took his tip, and we're going after this one. And so far, so good. Everything's looking good. Let's go ahead and time warp until we get to the Apoapsis here. See, he's coming on down. We're gonna, I don't know how this is gonna work. We're essentially reaching our highest point in our orbit, our Apoapsis. Right now we are going 54 meters per second. That's slow. You can't even take off on the ground on Kerbin at 54 meters per second. It's like 60 meters, you can get airborne. But in a plane. So here we are, just, it's still going to take us 2 days to get to here. And it's going to take him a few days to get to there. I hope we meet at the same time. We'll speed up time again. I know it looks like everything is going so slow, but I mean it's not. It's going kind of fast. Here we go. We'll get another alarm clock. Guys, I think HOC Gaming has got it figured out. He knows what he's doing. There's our alarm clock. We're going to close that one, and we're going to delete that one. Now the next one, I guess I'm going to end it here. I'll do another one later. Hopefully it will be the intercept. I hope. It is going to take some time to work our way closer and closer and closer. Let's see if I can put an alarm clock up here, or maybe closest approach, just in case we forget. What do we got here? Closest target distance. Yeah. We'll do that 10 minutes. We should probably do it maybe an hour. It'll give us time to make changes. An hour and 10 minutes. We're going to add the alarm. Make this alarm repeat now. So we got, 1 hour, 9 minutes is our closest approach. It says 6 days. What did I do? I did wrong. I said, okay. Let's do this. 6 days, 1 hour, and 47 minutes. Let's delete that one. Let's add another one that says 5 days. That'll give us a day to make any kind of corrections. 5 days, 1 hour, 10 minutes, whatever. And it's an alarm clock. So no matter what, it's gonna, in 5 days, it's gonna tell us where will we be in 5 days. There will be in 4 days. Don't want that one. We'll be right there somewhere. We'll be right there. He'll be coming in really close. He'll be going actually faster than us, I think. We may have to slow down. But anyway, I'm going to end it here. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. Stay tuned for the next video where we will hopefully rendezvous with this impactor and save Kerbin. Thanks for watching.